In our last session, we talked about what HR data is and why it's such a valuable asset for any organization. But here's the thing, simply having HR data is not enough. Just like having all the right ingredients doesn't guarantee you'll cook a delicious meal, data on its own won't help you unless you manage it properly. So today we're talking about data management principles, the methods and habits that ensure the data in your HRIS is not only there, but clean, accurate, and useful. Why this matters. Think of HR data as the fuel for your HRIS. Even the world's best HRIS can't produce reliable reports, accurate payroll runs, or meaningful analytics if the data inside is wrong, outdated, or inconsistent. Poor data can lead to payroll errors, compliance issues, bad decisions, and even a loss of employee trust. Good data management ensures that your system produces truth, not confusion. 1. Data entry, getting it right the first time. Everything starts when you first put data into the system. It sounds so simple. Enter an employee's details. But this is where a lot of problems begin. Accuracy matters. A small typo today can lead to big problems tomorrow. For example, mistyping a salary figure could result in overpaying or underpaying an employee. Completeness is equally important. Missing data can make your reports misleading or unusable. If you forget to enter a join date for an employee, your system can't calculate length of service properly. Consistency. Follow a standard format every time. If one person writes December 8th, 2025 for a date, another writes August 12th, 25, and another writes August 12th, 25, you'll have chaos when you pull a report. Decide on a format. Say DDMM/YYYY and make it the rule. The same goes for names, addresses, and job titles. 2. Data maintenance, keeping records up to date. HR data is not static. People get promoted, change addresses, get married, take training, and so on. Your HRIS must reflect those changes promptly. Timeliness is key. If an employee moves to a new address today and you don't update it for months, their tax documents or benefits cards might end up in the wrong place. Regular reviews are also critical. Many organizations do periodic data verification. They ask employees to log in and confirm that their details are correct. This small step prevents outdated information from staying in the system for years. 3. Data cleansing, removing the dirt. Over time, all systems accumulate dirty data, duplicates, errors, incomplete records, inconsistent formats. First, identify errors. You might use the HRIS's built-in tools to find duplicates, two profiles for the same person, missing fields like an absent phone number, or incorrect formats such as letters in the numeric-only field. Next, correct those errors. This could mean merging duplicate records, filling in missing info, fixing typos, or deleting irrelevant records. You might be surprised how much cleaner and more reliable your reports become after just one data cleansing project. 4. Standardization and consistency, speaking the same language. Your HR data should look and feel the same across the entire system, no matter who entered it. Standardized fields help. Instead of typing in a job title freehand, have a drop-down list. Instead of letting people type male, M, or male in gender fields, set a defined option list. Also use consistent terminology. Decide whether your HRIS will use the word department or team, and then stick to it. Small differences like department versus department might seem harmless, but they can cause big headaches for reporting and integration. 5. Data governance, the rules of the game. This is the overall framework that defines how your organization will manage HR data. It includes data ownership. Who is responsible for different types of data? Maybe HR owns employee records, finance owns salary changes, IT owns system permissions. Make it clear. Access control. Who can see which data? Not everyone should have access to sensitive information like salaries or medical details. Data quality policies, the rules everyone must follow to keep data accurate, complete, and consistent. Data governance is about setting the rules and making sure everyone plays by them. Real life example. Let me share a real-world story. A large retail chain in India had stores across the country. HR data was a mess. Each store stored employee information differently and in different formats. Some used spreadsheets, others used outdated HR software, and even their naming conventions varied. When head office tried to pull a national report on headcount and turnover, they couldn't get one accurate number. They solved this by implementing a centralized HRIS with strict data governance policies. They standardized their data entry process, ran regular data audits, and trained all store managers on proper data management practices. The result? Their HR data quality improved dramatically, and that allowed them to make better, faster decisions on staffing, training needs, and even designing compensation plans. Key takeaway: good HR data management is not just an IT task, it's a business necessity. When your HR data is accurate, complete, consistent, and secure, your HRIS becomes a powerful decision-making tool. But when it's messy, every report, decision, and compliance process is at risk. So follow these principles. Get data entry right the first time. Keep your records fresh and current. Clean your data regularly. Standardize formats and terms. Set clear governance rules and enforce them. Your HR data is an asset. Manage it like one.